So for wrist cars, I'm just going to take my arms into a 90-degree position. I'm going to imagine that I've got a towel under each armpit here that I can't drop. So I'm going to squeeze my arms into the side of my body. Solidify. Make sure everything's nice and strong. We're going to squeeze through. Pretend the air just got thicker. So we want to make these nice and strong. So nice flat hand, okay? So we don't want the hand to start to come up. Try and keep the hand flat all the time. A glass of water is on each arm and you can't drop that water. So we mustn't see any rotation through the forearms. This is a wrist movement and not an elbow movement as well, okay? So I'm going to bring my pinky fingers in towards each other as far as they go. Once I get to my end range here, I'm going to start to bring my wrist into extension and drive my fingers as far down towards the floor as possible. So you should be getting a nice big stretch here on the forearm here. So I'm now going to take my fingers or my pinky fingers away from each other. I'm going to hit a roadblock there and I'm going to start to bring my wrists up into flexion. And then I'm going to go again. Pinky fingers in towards each other. Around into wrist extension, trying to get as much extension as possible away from each other and back up to the top. So once I get back to the start position, I'm going to take my pinky fingers away from each other. I'm just going to reverse the movement, squeezing round, wrist extension in towards each other and up into flexion. I'm going to do one more, drive them away from each other. Take them round, in towards each other, and back up to the top. So I've gone 2 in one direction, and then I've gone 2 in the other direction. The idea of cars is that we try to use the biggest range of motion that we have, okay, that you have in your joint. So if it means that your wrist car is that big, then your wrist car is that big. If you're trying to make it bigger and therefore using the forearm, then you're not actually keeping that movement in the wrist, you're using the elbow movement as well. So the most important thing is just imagine that you've got something here, and when you do your wrist car, it doesn't move, okay? Another common compensation is that when you bring your hand up into flexion, a lot of people curl their hands and get a bit of a dinosaur claw, so just try and keep that palm nice and flat the whole time. So that's your wrist cars.